of the State of Israel, Mr. Isaac Herzog, to address us.
Please, Achiotai ve'echai, be seated. Thank you. Thank you, my dear good friend, Jeremy Liebler, President of the Zionist Federation of Australia. Jeremy, you're one of a kind. You're a great leader, and you have huge, huge part in the success of my visit to Australia. Thank you very, very much. The Premier of Victoria, the Honorable Jacinda Allen, it was a pleasure to be with you at lunch, and also with Susan Lee, who was the leader of the opposition leader here. Thank you. It was a pleasure as well. Oh, so it's did I make a mistake in the name? Yeah, Jess Wilson. Okay. My mistake. My mistake. Ambassador Amir Maimon, the Israeli ambassador to Australia, and Mrs. Tal Maimon. And by the way, Ambassador Maimon is ending his term in Australia in the next few days, and we say thank you to him for his incredible service. Yaakov Hagoel, the chairperson of the World Zionist Organization. Toda Rabba, Yaakov. Alon Kasuto, CEO of the Zionist Federation of Australia. Elise Shachna, President of Zionism Victoria, and Peter Horowitz, CEO of UIA. Elected representatives from federal, state, and local government, consular officials, rabbis, Jewish leaders, and community leaders, and all esteemed guests joining us, including a very distinguished delegation from Israel who are with us today. Thank you, dear friends. Thank you, dear Mishpacha of Melbourne. Last week in Israel, I planted a tree. It was Tu B'Shvat, the time for renewing our connection to our land, the day of planting trees and reestablishing our roots within our nation state. Yesterday, I planted trees at the Israeli embassy in Canberra, next to the trees planted by my late parents, Chaim and Ora Herzog, Zichram Levracha, as they had the first historic state visit of an Israeli president and first lady to Australia 40 years ago. It was a beautiful moment, a time to reaffirm our bond with this community and renew our hope for the future. Being here today in Melbourne, surrounded by Jewish school children, by dear friends and allies, in the presence of the Premier of Victoria and all of you, I feel that hope is in the air. Michal and I came to Australia on a journey of solidarity and love, following the horrific terrorist attack on Bondi, which claimed the lives of 15 innocent Australians. We came knowing that the blood-curdling act of blind hatred, hatred of Jews, hatred of Australian values that led to Bondi was not an isolated event. It followed nearly 2.5 agonizing years for this community in which your Jewish identities became targets in Australia, just as you watched a massacre and a war unfold in Israel. We came here to be with you, to look you in the eye, to embrace, to remember, and weep together. And we wept. Indeed, we wept a great deal this week. And still, I must tell you that we return to Israel feeling empowered, because we have seen firsthand the beauty and resilience of this community and its significance in the eyes of all Australians of goodwill. We saw this as we grieved with Chabad of Bondi, as we met hundreds of beautiful children of different ages and Jewish campuses, including the incredible generation here. We saw this as we spoke with first responders who ran courageously towards the fire on December 14th. And we rediscovered the famous spirit of Australian Jews, which is simply unbreakable. I take this opportunity to send heartfelt wishes to all those injured, all who are healing, including Geffen Biton, an Israeli who ran towards the terrorists of Bondi, was severely wounded and flown to recovery in Israel. This week, I held meetings with the Governor General of Australia, the Prime Minister of Australia, ministers, opposition leaders, governors and premiers, and many opinion shapers. And I can tell you that all discussions with the Australian leadership were conducted with candor, open-mindedness, and a great deal of mutual respect. I found serious partners who are willing to hold serious conversations and address the vile rhetoric, the misinformation, the shameful anti-Semitism head-on. And I must say, and when I say head-on, I say that to me, it's obscure and odd that we need to have so many incredible police officers protecting us for the inherent right of us to gather here as proud Jews to host the president of the only Jewish state on earth without any harassment and disturbance. And I say to all those protesters outside, go protest in front of the Iranian embassy or whichever embassy they have. For heaven's sake, they killed and butchered around 50,000, tens of thousands of their own people, operating a whole machine of an empire of evil against us, we, the State of Israel, which is protecting the free world, literally protecting the free world and its values by combating this empire of evil. So I come out optimistic because of this incredible spirit, because I see incredible strength. And I also know that many Israelis who are living here also contribute to the community, actively taking part in the communal efforts following October 7th per se, and in many other activities. And I know that so many of you have been to Israel, and we all look forward to welcome you back to your home away from home. Until then, I urge you, and I urge all Jews in this marvelous country, and all Jews around the world, and I tell you, young generation, remember this, keep your Jewish hearts on your sleeve and wear your Zionism with pride. Do not be afraid to show who you are. Do not hide your Australian Yiddishkeit or your enthusiastic communal engagement. This is, yes, go ahead. Thank you. This is a struggle for Jewish identity as much as it is a struggle for the identity of Australia and the free world. The resolve and solidarity of this community are the key to the future we all share in Melbourne and in Jerusalem. As I conclude, and we conclude, Michal and I, our visit here, dear friends, I will share with you that when we landed in Australia just this Monday, we knew exactly what we came here to do. Michal and I had each visited here in Australia and Melbourne before. We have very close friends in this community, and we were clear about what we were hoping to accomplish. We were coming to console the Jewish community on behalf of the State of Israel and the entire Jewish world. We came to salute the many heroes of Bondi and to reinvigorate the relations between Australia and Israel. I can now say that while we came to give strength, chizuk, to all of you, we leave more strengthened than before. We came to offer inspiration, and we depart for Jerusalem inspired and energized. We came to remind you that you are not alone here in the diaspora, and we leave understanding more than ever before that we have each other. We came bearing nechama, and we leave uplifted. This is what I will relay back home to the people of Israel. We depart having been reminded time and time again that Israel has been the focal point of your prayers, your love, your longing, like millions of Jews around the world through the generations. We are reminded of our responsibility to uphold the values we cherish, to be the Israel our parents and grandparents envisioned. Spending this time with you, sisters and brothers of Australia, has been a huge privilege. As our trip draws to an end here in Melbourne, as we head back home, I am reminded that for Jews, hope is not a wishful thinking. It is a promise. 2 weeks ago, after 843 long days, our last hostage, Ran Gvili, returned home, realizing the prophecy of Jeremiah, Veshavu banim lekvulam. It was miraculous. All our sons and daughters are home, so we know without a shadow of doubt that there is hope for our future. Veyesh tikva lacharitech, as the prophet says. So friends, with all the pain and agony of so many bereaved families in Israel and here, let us carry and grow the hope together. Let us go together from strength to strength. Thank you, achyotai ve'echai, sisters and brothers. And let's always remember, Am Yisrael Chai.